Hey guys, I'm your host, Jaleesa Raquel, checking in for another special edition of Sheen Talk Live. Have the pleasure of sitting down with LA the GOAT, newly signed artist to So So Def and Def Jam, straight out of Tampa, Florida. So let's just get right into it. Tell me about your journey and how you got started, coming from Florida all the way to ATL.
Well, basically, it's just putting out content, keeping music going, like making sure my Instagram always active, because supporters like more of people who they can like talk to and like relate to. So if you hiding for 3-4 months and you come out and drop an album, why should they buy it? So you feel me? You just gotta give the people something to put, like a face to put with the music, like a personality to put with the music.
Definitely. And I know you got your state and your city behind you before you got signed. So, was that a part of your process to building your own fan base? Like, were you very social and outgoing and connecting with your fans before you even had labels backing you? Or, how did you build your own fan base in your city?
Well, my idea with that is like, because I tried to move to Atlanta for like a month. It ain't worked because I just thought like, how I'm going to go to Atlanta and blow, and all these other artists are here who are from Atlanta. So that means the DJ got to not overlook them, but he got to skip me through the top, and these boys been putting in footwork in their city their whole life. So it's like, in my city, I know what I'm good at, so it's like, why not try to get my own city behind me instead of going to get somebody else's city? So once I got my own city to push me out, it's like, it make it easy to connect with the DJs and stuff, because now they see that your whole city behind you instead of they got to start up everything somewhere else.
Yeah. I think that is super smart. A lot of people, entrepreneurs, artists in general, your dream does not start with you moving to Atlanta. I promise you. I love that you said that you wanted to go to the places that you were already good, build with people that you already had great relationships with, and start with them so that you could get other people to mess with you in other cities. So what was it like once you had the whole city behind you? Now, how did the connection with JD occur?
And me and JD actually connected through Instagram.
Wow. How are social media?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why people be like, oh, social media negative, depending on what you use it for. Because, you can make a lot of money off of social media. But I freestyled over Money Ain't a Thing. And, like, if you know how hard it is to get an artist who has a classic song to, like, a remake that you did of their song. So when JD, because I heard stories, and they like, he an asshole. So when JD was like, oh, yeah, I like that, I was like, okay, so now we got something. So he started scrolling through my page, and then he clicked on 8 Bands, and I seen him double tap, and he commented, and then he DM'd it to me like, this out? Yeah. I was like, yeah. He was like, you signed? I was like, now why would I be DMing you if I'm signed? Crazy. You feel me? So he was like, nah, man, I'm just saying I ain't want to look lost. I said, hell no, I ain't signed. You need to hurry up. So, after like a month, I was signed. We got everything done. I was a part of Def Jam and So So Def. So, that was cool.
So that is a crazy story. And just, talking about the digital age, the times being able to put out your music your own on social media and catch the eye of someone like Jermaine Dupri. Now, once you're communicating with him and you get these DMs from JD, what's your next thought after you hang up that conversation? Like how did you feel at that moment?
I'm an idiot sometimes. So like, once he like hung up the phone, like I kind of like flinched at the phone, like, yo, nigga, you better hurry up too. But then he called out like, hello, like I'm trying to answer quick. So it's just like, it was fun because I kind of felt like he was serious about it, because he was like reaching out a lot, like keeping in touch and stuff. So when I seen he went no bullshit, I was like, okay, nah, yeah, I'm about to get a check. So yeah,
that's super dope. So you get signed, you have the 8 Bands, then you get Rick Ross and JD to jump on the 8 Bands remix. So what was it like, just working in the studio or even just having them jump on your track?
With JD, like, that's always been my dream. Like, if you from the millennium and you grow up during the millennium, when you hear y'all know what this is, it's usually a banger. So I was like, nigga, you gotta say, I don't care if you ain't make the beat. Like, you gonna say it, or like, what's up? So he did it, and I was like, nah, you gotta set more energy. So I had made him take a few shots, and my boy was in there dancing around like it was 2002 again. So. And then as far as Ross, we sent him the verse, and he sent it back the same night. he was like, man, I really like this song. So, you know, we shout out to Rick Ross. And then Country Wayne is actually in the music video. That's another clown. You feel me? That's my boy, though. Like, everybody just supported it, like, organically. So we didn't really have to do too much.
That's a dope, story just to hear how they got on your song that was already out. They thought it was hot enough for Rick Ross and JD to both jump on it, and not only help that lead you to getting signed. So that's really, really major. And now you're back with your follow-up with Bounce It featuring Big Freedia. Now let's just talk about the inspiration behind this track, the video. How did the collaboration even come together? Like, I got to hear this story.
Well, Big Freedia is like, Drake sampled him, or whatever. Drake sampled Beyonce, and it was always like backlash, like, why y'all ain't put him in the video, or like, why y'all don't show more support, which I understand, because I come from like them type of towns where like they sample like a smaller artist and we don't get no love. So I was some shit like, she showed me love, you feel me, jumping on the song, and I sampled one of his old songs, and he liked it. He was like, yeah, this jam, it's gonna be a hit. And he was like, yeah, get on it. And it's like, I ain't had no problem with it, He a human at the end of the day, so, after we did the song, he had DM me on Twitter, like, I think this is gonna be a hit. I said, me too. And he was like, what you wanna do for the video? Well, the hurricane hit in New Orleans, so I wasn't able to fly there. Some little policies there, but he shot his scene in New Orleans, and I shot mine in Tampa. But we keep in touch, like we talk. So
That's dope.
Yeah.
And how important do you feel it is for the culture and just overall music industry to just support other artists, support each other on our journeys, no matter what your background, where you come from, what you have going on? How important is it for us to build each other up, no matter the walks of life, and keep the focus on literally the music, the arts, the creatives?
I mean, it's a big deal, but it's like people ain't gonna never like get it until like they see like, oh, I could profit off of it or something like that. Cause at the end of the day, long as the music good and they rapping about something you want to hear and they ain't disrespecting, like, it's music. Like, music meant to express yourself. Nobody said nothing to Elton John and everything. So, like, what's wrong with Big Freedia?
Yeah, I agree. Tell everyone where they can download, stream, Bounce It. I know you have a performance that's coming up later today with Revolt Summit. What can we expect with that performance?
I ain't performing Bounce It because I ain't got nobody to dance, and I ain't finna. I mean, my man, you want?
I mean, we can cross the street from Magic City.
Oh, I am finna say, you sure you don't want to bounce it? He don't want to bounce it, so he don't want to bounce it. So I mean, we gonna perform. we gonna perform. You wouldn't believe me, That's like my more like. I was tapping into like my up north like type of style on that song. So I'm gonna just perform that one. But yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna hang out.
Okay. Can't wait to check out the performance. Guys, make sure you download, stream, Bounce It, everything LA to Go. Def Jam, So Def. We have them here in the ATL, Tampa's on LA to Go. Check out this interview exclusively on SheenMagazine.com. Your favorite host in the city, Jaleesa Raquel, checking out with LA to Go.
LA to Go.